Hi everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I want to talk about my 10 most long-lasting fresh fragrances for the upcoming spring and summertime. So I have here fresh aquatic, fresh citrusy, fresh floral fragrances, and the list will go on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In the number 10 spot, and this will be in a specific order from the least long lasting to the most long lasting, and the number 10 spot is from the house of Chanel, and it is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This one right here, very well known, quite popular in the YouTube fragrance community, and for a reason. This is one of my favorite fragrances from Chanel in the more mainstream line. This is so good. This is all about lemon, vanilla, spices, and it has that lemon meringue pie feel. It's a fresh gourmand fragrance done to perfection. Very unique, very long lasting. This is an eau de parfum concentration, but when comparing to the other fragrances that I have here, this doesn't last all that much. But all of these fragrances last at least 8 hours, which I consider to be already amazing, especially for fresh fragrances. So in the number 10 spot, this beauty right here, it's my summer staple in the designer line. It is Allure Homme Edition Blanche from Chanel. Now coming in the number 9 spot from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, another designer here, and it is Light Bleu pour Homme Eau Intense. This one is one of my guilty pleasure fragrances. I actually really do like the bottle presentation. I like this frosted bottle and this baby blue liquid inside. I really do like the bottle presentation, and I actually really do enjoy the scent inside. So this can be considered as a basic fragrance, like a synthetic fresh fragrance, but I absolutely love it. This is an improvement, in my opinion, to the original Light Bleu pour Homme. This is salty, it's aquatic, not as scratchy as the original Light Bleu pour Homme, and it's aquatic, it's citrusy. Have grapefruit, mandarin orange in the opening, have salty notes, it's marine, and it's quite woodsy in the base. I absolutely love this one. Good performance, and that's why it's featured in this list. Light Bleu pour Homme Eau Intense is one of my favorites for the summertime, actually. Now coming in the number 8 spot, it's from the house of Hermès, and this is I can say recent acquisition. I bought this like back in January, if I'm not mistaken, and it is Eau de Merveilles Bleu. I absolutely love this bottle presentation. It's gorgeous bottle presentation, and this was a surprise for me. I was not expecting that this would last so long on my skin. And of the 3 that I have from this line, I have also L'Ombre de Merveille and Elixir de Merveille. This one, actually, the bleu version, is the one that performs better, and it's quite surprising because, after all, this is a fresher take when we will compare to the other 2. So it's fresh, it's aquatic, it's salty, it's bright, it's sparkly. Man, it's so good. So good, so good. It has a natural feel, in my opinion, and better, of course, than Light Bleu pour Homme Eau Intense in terms of the materials, in terms of the blend. Of course, this one is better. Oh man, it's so good, it's so joyful. I absolutely love this one, and it's quite sensual, in my opinion, of course. So I can't wait to wear this in the warmer weather, but I already test this in the more colder days, and this actually lasts much over than 8 hours. Quite surprising, and after all, this is just through my experience. Your experience might be different, of course, so that take that thing in consideration, but I absolutely love this one. It's Eau de Merveilles Bleu from Hermès, very underrated, and it's one of the best designer aquatic fragrances. So This one, it's fantastic, great performance also. Now in the number 7 spot is from the house of Guerlain from the L'ART et la Matière collection, and this is quite underrated from that line, and it is Neroli OUTRENOIR. And yes, I'm not a big fan of Neroli, but here I think the name is a bit deceiving because the Neroli here, it's toned down. This is all about orange blossom and petit grain. You have a touch of bergamot and a lot of smoked tea. This for me is a citrusy, smoky tea fragrance. Oh man, it's so good and so unique. And also you have, oh man, this is so seductive. You also have bread seeds. It's also a bit mossy. This is wonderful. I absolutely love this one. Neroli OUTRENOIR, it's more tea OUTRENOIR, at least should have been tea OUTRENOIR, because I don't get much Neroli, more about that green, citrusy petit grain with smoked tea and bread seeds and a bit of mossy undertones in the base. I absolutely love this one. Great performance, actually. I also have Cuir Beluga and Angelique Noir. Well, I think Angelique Noir performs better, but this one is a close second, and that's why it's featured on this list. I absolutely love this one. In number 7 spot, Neroli OUTRENOIR from Guerlain from the L'ART et la Matière collection. In the number 6 spot, it's from House of HARAMAIN, and it is Neroli Canvas. This one right here, I already did a review of this one, and this is basically an inspired fragrance of Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, or better saying, this is just your typical eau de cologne type of scent. This is all about Neroli, and here the Neroli is very prominent. Definitely prominent, fresh Neroli. Citrusy, you have also bergamot in here. It's sparkly, it's powdery, but I absolutely love this. I much prefer this one to Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford because one, this is not as scratchy and it's not as piercing to my nose when comparing with Neroli Portofino. This one is also has much better performance than Neroli Portofino, and actually when you will compare this to other eau de cologne type of scents that have this type of scent DNA, this actually performs much better. After all, this is an eau de parfum. This is quite smooth, very well blended, and it's for a guy like me who doesn't like Neroli, this is one of the few Neroli fragrances that I actually appreciate. And again, great performance, and this is a very versatile fragrance, unisex through and through. You just gotta love this type of fragrance, but I really do appreciate this one specifically. So it's from Al Haramain, gorgeous presentation, also Neroli Canvas. It's wonderful, and I think this is, yes, this is an eau de parfum concentration, so it's a great scent right here in the number 6 spot. Now we are moving towards the top 5. In the number 5 spot, it's from a Portuguese perfume niche brand. It's from COMPORTA Perfumes, and actually I already have a video talking about 3 of their offerings, and this one is actually my favorite out of the 3, although I really do love the 3 of them. So this one is OLHAR TRANCOSO, a creation from Stéphanie Bacouche, which is also the nose behind Invasion Barbare from MDCI. This was released last year, and what an outstanding scent this is. This is coconut done right. This is all about coconut. This is all about marine accords. It's aquatic, salty. This is a pure tropical fragrance. Oh man, it's so smooth, so natural smelling, and I absolutely love this bottle presentation right here. OLHAR TRANCOSO, this is an eau de parfum concentration, and boy, this is It's also musky, woodsy in the base, but this is all about coconut. It's all about watery, salty nuances, musky and woodsy, like a hint of a cedarwood. Man, this is so good, so good. One of my favorite tropical fragrances, definitely one of the very best coconut fragrances ever created. Because coconut fragrance, it's quite hard to blend. I think to create a fantastic, a perfect coconut fragrance, it's not easy because usually it comes across quite cheap, like a suntan lotion type of scent. So here it's done to perfection. It's quite realistic, has a natural feel, and it puts you in this tropical island with white sand, this clear Turkish blue water, and drinking coconut water. It's how I imagine myself when I smell this one. Fantastic scent, very long lasting, great projection, and that was actually very surprising for me because I was not expecting that a fragrance like this. It's airy, and so it's fresh, so I was not expecting that this would actually perform this good, and I'm very glad that it does. I will definitely pull this one off much often during the summertime. So the number 5 spot is OLHAR TRANCOSO from COMPORTA Perfumes. In the number 4 spot, it's from the house of Parfumeur, and I already talked about this fragrance brand. I already did a review of 402. I already talked about 302, which I purchased, and this one, I will be talking about this fragrance in the near future. This was given to me for review purposes, so a disclaimer here. And also they sent me 3 more bottles from this line, from the more fresh line, but in the 30 ml. I will soon do a video covering these 4 fragrances, but this one is definitely my favorite of the 4, and I'm so glad that they sent me an 100 ml bottle size. I am very surprised in the best way possible with their creations. They are a French niche perfume house, and it's quite affordable. A 100 ml bottle size will run you for 83 euros, and they are all eau de parfum concentration. And the quality, the blend of the fragrances is incredible. This one is one of their latest release, and it is 004. In the number 4 spot, but that's a coincidence, no pun intended here. 004 from Parfumeur. Man, this is so good, so good. It's green, fresh, very citrusy. You have mandarin orange, you have grapefruit, you have bergamot, you have gin tonic here, you have musk. This literally smells. You have even a touch of mint in here. I don't know if mint is featured, has an official note, but it has a green minty feel, and this actually smells like the most tropical cocktail. Man, this is so good, so good. I absolutely love this one. It has a natural feel, very sparkly and very long lasting, and that was actually a surprise because again, I'm never expecting good performance of fresh fragrances, and well, this one actually was a stunning surprise. I absolutely love this one, 004, and also you have here the most prominent notes: gin, mandarin orange, and musk. What an outstanding scent. 004, I will definitely do a review of this one. Great performance. Now coming in the number 3 spot, it's from House of Nishane, and this, well, doesn't need any introduction here, is HACIVAT. Now also I could have mentioned Oolong Cha, but well, I think this one has better performance overall, although isn't as fresh as Oolong Cha, for example, but well, it's still fresh, it's still citrusy, very fruity. Of course, this has pineapple, and this is often compared with Ventus or Aventus from Creed. Now, this for me, it's much better than Aventus. I love the pineapple in here. It has a natural feel. It's very realistic, very juicy. And also you have bergamot, you have oak moss, you have cedar wood. And it's done so well. I have also patchouli in here. It's a bit earthy in the base, very woodsy, fresh, citrusy, fruity, mossy fragrance. And this is a modern Chypre scent. I mean, I absolutely love this one. This is an extrait de parfum. It's my favorite type of scent in this genre. This one is my favorite in terms of the fruity Chypre scents. This is my favorite, although I'm not counting with Mitsuku from Guerlain because that's in the different league. But this one is incredible. It's HACIVAT from NISHANE, very long lasting. After all, this is an extrait de parfum. It's a bit overpriced, I will say, but nonetheless, you are paying for a fantastic scent. Again, very realistic, juicy pineapple here. Very prominent with bergamot, with patchouli, with oak moss, with moss. I mean, it's quite mossy, quite woodsy. So I think this is a stunning masculine fragrance that also can be worn by a woman. Again, HACIVAT from NISHANE in the number 3 spot. Now in the number 2 spot, it's from House of XERJOFF, and this is a favorite of mine from XERJOFF. It is Renaissance. Gorgeous looking bottle right here. I absolutely love this bottle presentation from XERJOFF. This is a 100 ml bottle size and will run you for 200 euros. So when you will compare the price point of other fragrances from XERJOFF, actually this is quite affordable. Again, 100 ml for 200 euros. I think it's a great deal, a great bang for your buck. Renaissance is one of my favorite, all-time favorite fresh fragrances, and this is my favorite mint fragrance. This has a lot of mint, and this has a blast of a cocktail citrusy notes right from the opening that are so natural smelling. You have mandarin orange, you have grapefruit, you have lime, you have bergamot, and then you have mint. This green minty feel that it's done to perfection. You have also rose, and this is fantastic. It has also patchouli. Man, so good. So natural smelling, so... Man, I just want to smell this all over. And it's very long lasting, either in terms of the lasting power and the projection. These two characteristics are incredible here. This performs overall, lasts, projects, and so good. It's Renaissance from XERJOFF, barely missing number 1 spot, because in the number 1 spot, guys, is I will feature a fragrance brand overall, because I have 3 fragrances from the same house, and I needed to feature these 3 fragrances. It's from PROFUMUM Roma, and PROFUMUM Roma does the most long-lasting fragrances, especially in the fresh category. So first, a fragrance that doesn't need any introduction here in this channel is Acqua di Sale. Acqua di Sale is the best aquatic fragrance ever created. Very natural smelling, again, very realistic, and so long lasting, so sensual. I already did a review of this one. This doesn't need any introduction. It's all about oceanic water with cedar wood. It's like you just filled this bottle with ocean water with a hint of cedar wood. Fantastic scent right here, very long lasting, and actually I already got quite a few compliments with this one. My girlfriend loves this fragrance. It's Acqua di Sale from PROFUMUM Roma. The other fragrance from this house that I have here, it is Acqua Viva. Acqua Viva is the best lemon fragrance, and this is all about lemons. It's tart but still sweet. so well balanced, and this is all about lemons. Again, realistic, again, natural smelling. Very long lasting. This is the most long lasting lemon fragrance that you will ever experience. And well, if you love citrusy fragrances, this is definitely a must try. It's Aqua Viva from PERFUMEUM Roma. Great performance. And last but definitely not least, from PERFUMEUM Roma, ORANGEA. ORANGEA is very underrated from this brand, and this is the best orange blossom that I ever smelled. This has orange blossom, this has petit grain, this has oranges. It's green, it's citrusy, it's a bit powdery, but not overly powdery. This is very smooth, very well rounded. It seems that you are under orange blossom tree. Is to die for, amazing. Perfect for the upcoming springtime. I absolutely love this, and it lasts, it projects. You will be noticed with this fragrance. It's ORANGEA from PERFUMEUM Roma, and with this one I finished this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this top 10 or 10 long-lasting fresh fragrances. Hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your favorite long-lasting fresh fragrances. Tell me everything in the comments down below, guys, and see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.